Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and this is a seasonal program. We actually have some of the snow photos. I'm not sure anybody wants to see them because the memory's still too strong. But let's check out some of the photos from the early February snow. That's my driveway. Vehicles all covered up, and you can see the garbage was put out with the expectation, I think, of there being a possibility of it being picked up. Well, of course, it wasn't, and this is the 14th of February, and we're hoping it's going to be picked up this Wednesday, but it was covered up. Now you see a lot of sparrows. That's a fox sparrow, one of my favorites. See all that striping on it? It reminds you somewhat of a red fox, doesn't it? And that's the same one, a little bit closer, just cropped it a little bit to make it larger for you. It's a fair photo for my work. Birds are suckers for seeds. I kept spreading them on the porch, and then I'd try to sneak up on them and take their picture. Didn't succeed in getting anything as good as the ones I'm showing you very many times. They all fly off, but some of them are more tolerant than the others. The sparrows get pretty tolerant, and cardinals that live there year-round pretty tolerant, but some of the migrants and larger birds are not very tolerant. And of course, I only saw one thrasher during that snow, and it kept coming on the porch. And I also saw it next door on World Peace Wetland Prairie on the ground. But brown thrashers just aren't abundant this time of the year in northwest Arkansas. The little bird there is also a member of the sparrow family, and you notice that some of these are quite different. The sparrows, see, that one's got a white breast and white under its chin, and then some of the others. Well, this may or may not be a red-winged blackbird. I really couldn't tell from a photo after I got it. I shot pictures of red-winged blackbirds that were abundant out there on the porch, feeding on my $20 worth of bird seed I used in a week. But anyhow, the ones I did get are beautiful birds, and there are a variety of different sparrows that came, and I can't name them all. If I had Joe Neal here, he'd be, or Mike Milano, they'd be popping off the names. Okay, this is a reminder that the streamside ordinance, riparian zone ordinance, is going to be voted on by the city council, probably the first meeting in March. These are some of the people that came to speak at the first council meeting that considered it. Now you can see, if you've got a big screen, you can see a lot of different birds there, and you might even see that there are several species on the porch at that time. And if I could have had a camera there running on automatic, click, 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 you'd have kept seeing birds leave and come back, and others sort of make a circuit and work those same little piles of seed out there. Robins don't come up for that. They are out on the ground. They're looking for berries in some cases, but they like it when the snow melts and you start seeing the ground uncovered, and they can get some worms and bugs and things out of the grass and dig for things. That's the entry to World Peace Wetland Prairie, and you just saw a pizza delivery vehicle out there on a snowy day and driving at a minimal risk, I think. You see my footprint next to a deer track out there on World Peace Wetland Prairie. Gosh, this picture's well over a week old as we record this, but it's just now changing the view. It was a lot heavier snowfall than we see in these pictures. That's a swamp milkweed seed pod still hanging on in the winter. And there you see coral berries. I like to show coral berries because they're bright and pretty in the winter. And they're on delicate stems, so the birds don't eat them until they get desperate in the winter. Well, that was a cedar waxwing, and that's from National Wildlife Federation. This is to remind you to make your yard native habitat. Till next time, this is Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See you.